top story of the day, or one of the top stories that's filtered over from yesterday, is Jack Tretton leaving Sony.
No!
Oh wait,
wow.
no. Everyone's upset here.
Yeah, everyone is upset.
What? Why do we care about this? Jack Tretton, the CEO, president of Sony Computer Entertainment America, rich guy, executive, decides to leave. Tell me why I should care.
The one rock star moment I remember was last year at E3 when he was basically doing everything almost like in the exact opposite of what Xbox was doing during their launch. You want to play old video games? Guess what? PlayStation 4 is going to do that. I remember like the crowd erupting in cheers.
Started in 1995 with Sony. Before that, he was at Activision. He's been in the gaming industry for a very, very long time. He's one of, I guess you could say, the co-creators, unquotes, of the PlayStation. And he's taken, he's been on the same team, worked his way up through Sony to PlayStation 4 right now. PlayStation, in terms of sales at least, is kicking the hell out of the Xbox One right now. I think the PS3 is the surf and turf. The PS2 is your favorite burger restaurant. Wii is a lollipop, and I'm too old for lollipops. And the 360, I get sick from once in a while because the cook isn't always reliable. Man, gamers like this kind of stuff.
I relate to him immediately.
Who's replacing him is my question.
Layden. I mean, to replace this guy, you have to have charisma. You have to have that punch.
Yeah.
You have to have like that X factor to really make you connect with people. Let's take a look at some video of him.
Rebecca Rosen, who's writing in the Atlantic Monthly last month, she uncovered some fascinating technology reporting on the breathtaking new wonder of the age. The Baltimore Sun articles that she was quoting in her piece, of course, came from 1844.
Next story here is about Tomb Raider. Past 6 million units. It's about to.
Wow.
That's right.
That's a lot. So they made a lot of money. Are they going to lay everybody off now like every other developer's been doing?
I think a lot of people kind of, not shrugged their shoulders, but thought that this was kind of a franchise that had died in a lot of ways.
Listen, this is a big thank you to Crystal
Dynamics
and Square Enix. That's an amazing accomplishment.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a win. It's Grand Theft Auto and all these guys are selling 25 million or shipping 25 million units, and Call of Duty 6 million is like, talk to us after like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think this is a different franchise. It's more story-based. It's an action-adventure.
It was a fun game to play.
It was very fun.
And if you have not played this game, you're doing yourself an injustice.
Josh wrote an article for IGN about, apparently this is a thing, I wasn't aware of this, that people actually dumpster dive around GameStop.
Okay.
Because obviously, I guess GameStop gives away a lot of stuff, or, we'll go to Josh for this one.
I recently watched a documentary called Dive about dumpster divers in Los Angeles. Come to find out, there are actually whole communities based around diving into GameStop dumpsters. And I know a dumpster diver personally. He came in and showed me 25 Battlefield 4 steel cases he had pulled out of GameStop's dumpster.
Did you say Battlefield 4?
That's what I said.
Wow.
So what I'm hearing right now is I could pretty much do all my Christmas shopping at a GameStop dumpster.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, because some of these stores have what's called field destroy orders.
Okay.
Which means they take perfectly fine discs, controllers, headsets, and they destroy them before throwing them into the dumpster.
Well, have you ever dumpster dived personally?
Of course, I'm not going to write about it.
He's going to try it.
Well, yeah, okay, sure. I didn't know if you had tasted the secret sauce.
How could you write about snow skiing without going down a slope?
I don't know.
He's going to have to try
Wikipedia. I don't know.
That could have been him in the graphic.
I just wanted to give him some cred. That's all.
Is this something you'd recommend for a first date?
Well,
asking for a friend. Put her feet to the fire. Is she really a gamer girl? Am I right? Next story, though, is about Infamous Second Son. What's it about, Infamous Second Son? Well, there's a couple of points here. There's no demo, for starters.
Who needs a demo?
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's kind of raising hell. There's an article, I think it was from GameZone. And this was, something of an uproar, the fact that there's no game demo for this.
Yeah, and you got the YouTube. You can see what the game looks like on there.
Well, that's the thing. Anymore, who really religiously bases whether or not they'll purchase a game on a game demo? Someone in Skype just shout out.
I'd say that a demo is good enough to base a purchase on. I mean,
I'll give you
as long as it's exclusive to that particular system, I don't see why not.
Yeah, but here's the thing I think with Infamous Second Son, and this is what the game director said, it's an open world game.
Yeah.
How are we going to make a demo on that? Give you 2 missions with walls that are like I think what they're doing is much more interesting. Infamous Second Son has launched a viral campaign.
PS4.
That's right.
Okay.
Tails recessive. Heads normal. Tails conduit.
Oh, look at that.
Genetic code may contain the key to capabilities you were never aware of.
The hell is this?
Sent IGN this letter with this drive, and they said you go to unleashyourpower.com and it'll test whether or not you're a conduit or not. And the idea is that you sign up, You give them your PSN account or whatever, and probably your email, right?
It sounds like a Scientology ploy.
If you do it, you earn in-game karma.
I can't understand the world we live in anymore.
That's why you don't do demos. You do stuff like this because anybody can just find a demo and decide if they want to play a game. But if it's not a good representation of the game, get people talking and get them earning credits before they even play the game. Bloomberg has a list of the top video game or the biggest IPOs in the history of space and time from video games. I didn't know 3DO was had an initial public offering of $44 million.
Jesus.
3DO was garbage. It's like $700 when it came out.
Exactly. The 3DO came out, and also I think they morphed into like a handheld, and they started making games. You're going to see probably Candy Crush, which is King, whatever the hell they're called.
Right. Well, hopefully Valve will have an IPO. I'll buy into that because they just print money.
Todd, any final thoughts?
Tweet us some more, some feedback.
That's right. At Game Talk Live. Guys, we'll see you on Monday, 5 o'clock Pacific. Thanks. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, everybody.
I don't care if I'm wrong or right. All I do is stand and fight.
That's awesome.